everybody, I'm Kris. Considering how huge Beats is, you'd kind of assume that they'd have put out a pair of wireless earbuds already, but that isn't the case. The Powerbeats2 are their first. So the question is, were they worth the wait? Before you even open the box, you get a look at the headphones. Pulling back the clear panel lets you get to them, as well as what's underneath: the USB cable, carrying case, and the manual. We're looking at the Powerbeats2 in black and red for this review, but they're also available in an iDevice-friendly white and gray color scheme. These earbuds are IPX4 water resistant, which means they're resistant to sweat and splashes of water, but you don't want to dunk them in the sink. Unlike many sport-focused headphones, these headphones eschew the now popular in-ear wings for around-the-ear hooks. This is mostly a matter of personal preference, but for what it's worth, I do prefer the hooks. They made for an easy fit, and I found these headphones to be more comfortable to wear for extended periods than headphones that secure themselves inside the ear. After turning the Powerbeats2 on, they'll immediately enter pairing mode, so just pair from the device of your choice and you're good to go. An audible chirp from the headphones will let you know that pairing was successful. Like most Bluetooth devices, range is stated at 30 feet, and I was able to move around freely within this range without any dropouts. Aside from the power button, all of the buttons are located on the remote near the left earbud. The remote has a button in the middle to pause and resume playback and answer and end calls, but the other two buttons are volume only, no track skipping. In wireless earbuds, I definitely find this more useful. When opening up the box, I spotted a warning from Beats that I should charge the Powerbeats2 for at least 15 minutes before trying them on, and that 15 minutes of charge time would get me roughly an hour of listening time. Good to know. Overall battery life of the Beats Powerbeats2 is stated at 6 hours, and I found this to be a fairly accurate estimate. Of course, longer battery life would be nice, but the USB cable fits easily in the carrying case, so it's not difficult to plug these in for a few minutes here and there to keep them charged. Speaking of keeping them charged, make sure to turn these off when you're not using them. There doesn't seem to be an auto-off feature. While most earbuds try to keep noise out, the Powerbeats2 let ambient noise in on purpose. This is done to keep athletes safe while training. That's good if that's what you're looking for, but these won't save you from that crying baby next to you on the plane. This is certainly a bass-heavy pair of earbuds, though not overbearingly so. That said, some genres, rock for example, can sound a little too bassy. Hip-hop fared much better. The low mids can sound a little boomy depending on the track, but overall there was a nice clarity to the mid-range. It isn't cut as drastically with these as with some other Beats headphones I've tried in the past. There seems to be a slight boost in the vocal range, but nothing excessive. The highs seem to be slightly rolled off at the very highest frequencies. Again, this isn't overdone, and details were very noticeable in the high end. Soundstage was surprisingly solid. Obviously, earbuds are never going to compare to an open-back pair of headphones, but I was still impressed. No distortion was noticeable pushing the volume up, but this could vary depending on what you're listening to. Whether you want to hear it or not, get it? The Powerbeats2 are a good pair of earbuds that deserve to be mentioned alongside the Jaybird BlueBuds X and the Jabra Rocks. The problem is, at $200, they're significantly more expensive than either of those. Now, if you like the over-the-ear hooks or just want the Beats branding, then they're totally worth it, but you're not really getting anything extra for that extra cash. We're giving the Beats Powerbeats2 an 8.4 out of 10. By the way, we might be giving these away soon, so stay tuned. And that's all we've got for this one, folks. For all the details, check out the review over at SoundGuys.com. And if you want to ask me a question, ask away in our forums. We'll have links to both down in the description. Now, if you haven't yet, why not subscribe? That way you won't miss a thing. I'm Kris. Thanks for watching.